ladies, today I wanted to make a video specifically about getting pregnant. The reason why I'm making this video, first of all, just a little disclaimer, the reason why I'm making this video is because I've personally had a lot of questions about how did I get pregnant so quick? Did I do anything specific? What did I do in advance? Because maybe you're aware there's lots of things you can do to prepare for pregnancy. In my case, that was not, that was by no means the case. Of course, this was a planned pregnancy. I'm currently 34 weeks with my first baby. So I'm really, really happy. But I wanted to share some tips and tricks as to what I've found has worked. And, my pregnancy happened quite, spontaneously. I'd say it was very, very easy. I wasn't eating particularly healthy. I wasn't doing any, I wasn't taking any particular, vitamins or anything prior to pregnancy. So I just want to go through like a real life experience as to how I feel you are able to get pregnant quicker, provided of course that you have, a healthy body and your hormones are in check and you don't have any issues with fertility in the first place. But I still feel that my tips may help someone out there, so I'm definitely going to be posting this video, even though it takes a bit of courage, because I'm not a medically trained individual. I've got 2 degrees in science, but that does not give me some form of right to speak about this topic. But as I said, this is all my own opinion and research and what I've come to realize and my own experience. So that's exactly what I'm going to share with you guys today. So if you want to find out, keep listening. Spontaneously got pregnant. I was actually just off my period, literally physically just off my period. And if you know these tracking apps, I'm going to link some down below. These apps that actually track your fertility journey, and they can also track your periods and what your highest ovulation date is. So that happened to fall excuse me, that happened to fall on my highest ovulation date. I was on basically the highest chance day of becoming pregnant. So I believe that really, really affected it. I did not take any vitamins prior to that. I would say if you are trying to get pregnant, I would definitely start with folic acid and vitamin D. Folic acid is very, very important for neuro development of the baby, so all of the nerves and the spine. So that's very, very crucial. I would say if I were to really be sure that that was going to work that time, I would have prepared in advance. So do take your multivitamins and all of those things that you think may help this process. Make sure, of course, you're eating healthy, you're in a fit state. I was actually in a very stressful state myself. I had so many things going on for me. I had to work. I was a very busy person at that time, and I remember my eating habits were all down the drain. But I would say if you've got a healthy, stress-free body, you're more likely to become pregnant, okay? Because your body doesn't want to reproduce when it's under stress, okay? Unless, again, you've got a very high fertility, fertility producing body. I don't know what to explain. I don't know how to explain it, but unless you've really got a body that it just is able to become pregnant like that. I think genetics matter, because I found out that my mother also did not try too hard for her pregnancies. It just happened, and some people are just blessed, and I don't take that for granted. I'm really, really happy about that, and I'm always blessed and always thanking God for the fact that that is the case. But the first tip is definitely track your dates. So your period dates and the days where you should, possibly go ahead and try to conceive. Setting a nice relaxed state for yourself. You want to be stress-free at that point. You really want to focus on, refocus and start getting in tune with your body. Getting some healthy habits, because pregnancy itself is a whole journey, and you will see that it is an absolute roller coaster in itself. You will have days where you just you know, wish it was different, and you will have days where you are just so excited and so happy for this baby to arrive, and it is a great blessing. I would say I definitely don't undermine that. Just physically prepare yourself. I would say that if you are overweight or really severely underweight, I would start, you know, really gaining or losing the desired weight prior to pregnancy, because we also know that you're going to go through weight gain periods, and that goes for everyone. And if you don't gain weight, that's actually really detrimental for your baby as well, because there is some, you know, there are national regulations and requirements for your, you know, weight gain, and just the norm of what you should be gaining, even though I don't believe a certain person should be gaining a certain amount of weight, because this all really depends on your body. But you want to start, you know, you want to start in your best possible state. I personally didn't. I was at my heaviest when I fell pregnant. I was actually 57 kilograms, and I am typically about 50 to 52 kilograms. But it just happened, as I said, I was eating everything under the sun. So don't worry too much about really being too strict. Just make sure that you're going to be happy during this pregnancy, and a happy baby is produced, you know, by a happy mother. So I really believe that your own happiness and fulfillment with your body is going to really facilitate the growth of a healthy baby. I used to work in Whole Foods. Now, I worked there very briefly, and there was a certain multivitamin or supplement, should I say, that, you know, when I was discussing with the specialist from that brand, which the brand is, I'm not going to really mention the brand because I don't think it's a brand-based opinion, but you can go and do your research. If you are finding it hard to fall pregnant, you could definitely look into some supplements. Now, I think it was myofolic myofolic. I'm going to find it, I'm going to link it down below, but a myofolic inositol. Okay, and it's kind of a hormone promoting supplement. Of course, please do speak to your doctor about this before listening to my opinion, but I'm going to explain something actually that's, you know, quite a miracle, and I'm really happy about it myself. I remember there was someone that, you know, she couldn't fall pregnant and she really struggled to conceive, and I know how, I can only imagine, I guess, how difficult that is for someone. So I remember discussing this with my friend, and I remember saying, actually, there's this supplement that this, you know, woman was explaining, and she said that it really regulates your hormone, so it increases fertility. The woman actually bought the supplement, she started putting it into her juice, and guess what? She fell pregnant. So I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody. You need to do your own research. You definitely need to speak to your family doctor or your doctor before taking my advice or anyone's advice, you know, in that, because everyone's got their own body journey, and I don't really want to, you know, impact that in a negative way for anybody, because I think you have to be very conscious with your decisions and what you say online. So I'm trying my best to, you know, avoid that. But you can definitely look into the supplement that I'm going to link down below. And a lot of people, I mean, have found that it works. It works for like acne. Because I remember there was a girl that came in to Whole Foods and she said she's been buying it regularly, and she had, I mean, glass skin. She had physical glass skin, and she told me her skin was so bad that she had to go and Roaccutane. So I was like, wow, like your skin is just phenomenal. So I mean, it regulates your hormones. So if it's got something to do with hormone regulation, most times when women can't fall pregnant, it's because their hormones are all over the place, or there's some issues hormonally, and your body doesn't really enable you to become pregnant if that's the case. Okay, so I mean, I hope you found these tips helpful. Please don't stress about it. I want you to have a calm, you know, calm mind and a calm setting, and really be positive about the whole pregnancy journey. For some people it takes longer, for some people it takes a short period of time. We don't know what we would experience, just the same way that for some people, you know, you experience nausea for 3 months during pregnancy, and for others you experience you know, severe vomiting and just nausea for 9 months. So I can't really give you, you know, no one can guarantee you anything here, but I hope you found any of these, you know, topics helpful for you, and please do your own research, and I hope I've helped someone today. So please keep tuned for all of my pregnancy and like general, you know, what can I say, baby related videos that will probably be coming up soon, hopefully. I pray to God that everything will go well for me. Pray for me, because I'm like round the corner in 34 weeks, and I would love it if you could subscribe and like and comment what else you would like to see, which other videos that you'd like to see, so that I could produce it for my next video. And make sure you give me all your recommendations and all your suggestions for other videos that you'd like to see from me, and lots of love to all of you.